Life cycles are always flowing, yet we find ourselves fighting upstream against the current instead of resisting. What if we let go, trusting the flow to carry us to exactly where we are meant to be? There's a beauty in surrender that often goes undiscovered. Thank you for joining me. My name is Vani and I am the Tarot Tatler. Thank you for your shares, your likes, your comments and your subscriptions. Taurus, I'm getting ready to dive right into today's tattle. Okay, let's have a look at what that is. The Five of Strength. Are we talking about a competition, Taurus? This could be some kind of collaboration, one that requires individuals to bring their uniqueness to the table. Okay, let me just shuffle that part a bit. There you have it. And Taurus, your tattle for today, the Page of Coins. This is good news regarding your finances, perhaps. Hoping for good news. This is talking about being loyal, being practical. This is that first step in the physical world, Taurus. With the Three of Intelligence, this is hoping to make some kind of recovery regarding a broken heart. Now, this is something that might have had you feeling disappointed, something that may have you feeling rejected, perhaps, Taurus. The energy of that heartbreak, though, Taurus, is tied to something that you are creating. This is turning your thoughts into things. This is making your dreams a reality. This is working, Taurus, with what you have. Now, this has just culminated in you feeling broken-hearted in some way. In your fears, Taurus, is the Queen of Wands. The Queen whose energy is at a creative peak. This is someone who is fearless, someone who trusts her intuition. This is a queen who has many talents and skills. Something that she is able to bring into the physical world, Taurus, as something tangible. Now the energy sits in your fears, Taurus, fearing that whatever it is the Queen of Wands represents is going to undergo some kind of transformation. With Judgment, we're talking about the end of a cycle, Taurus, and the beginning of something entirely new. Now, what you should know, Taurus, with the Moon, we're talking about things that are hidden below the surface. We could be talking about the illusions that surround our everyday. This is tapping into your intuition and trying to understand those illusions, Taurus, trying to see past them in some way. In your hidden position is justice. This is balance. This is understanding yourself enough, admitting to yourself that you are both a combination of good and bad qualities. able to accept that in yourself, Taurus, and then being able to extend that to someone else. Now you in your current environment with the 9 of intelligence, you want to make the start, Taurus. This is you spending sleepless nights. This is you perhaps not being able to sleep, waiting for that new beginning. Maybe regarding your finances. With the 8 of strength, this might be you up at night, looking at social media. This might be back and forth communication, letters, emails, something that has you feeling broken-hearted in some way, Taurus, disappointed. Now the energy that's balancing you is the 4 of Cups. Now what you don't see, Taurus, is whatever it is you are creating holds a special cup of love for you. Now you are in your current environment tending to soul family without this realization. Now Taurus, the reason you don't see this is because whatever that 1 cup represents, that new love, doesn't look anything like what you are accustomed to seeing. This is something that's completely different to your usual kind type, what you are accustomed to loving or having that feeling invoked in you. Now, in your physical world, Taurus, resides a space where you are allowed a different perspective. Now, this is looking at what you are creating from a different perspective, Taurus. This is quietening your mind and trying to allow whatever is leading you to lead you to exactly where you need to be. With the Queen of Intelligence, this talks about talking from life experience. This is an energy of a queen who has incredible insight, someone who reflects intellect. This is having the ability to see past the illusions, Taurus. Now, you are going to be tapping into this energy when an old cycle closes. What you should know, Taurus, with the Hermit, this is going into introspection, quiet time. This is reaching into yourself, Taurus, quietening your mind with the moon, following your intuition. Now, in your hidden position, Taurus, is the transformation that sits in your fears. This is the end of one way of being and a doorway opening to something completely different. This is something that's going to bring truth and clarity into your life, Taurus. This is going to open a door you possibly were accustomed to in the past, except it didn't look the way it does now. Now, what brought you here, Taurus? The Knight of Strength. This is going on an adventure. I beg your pardon. This is wanting a new adventure each day, possibly having a new adventure each day. This is a knight who is driven to pursue whatever is a passion. Now, it is using this energy, Taurus, that you are having the sleepless nights. This is not being able to sleep in your current environment. With the Queen of Strength, it was all of this passion and drive that allowed you to accumulate the energy in order to be able to put it out there, Taurus, with the Queen of Strength, not fearing anything. With the Queen of Strength, this is the Queen of Wands that sits in your fears, Taurus. This is being inspired. This is lighting up whatever communication you're receiving in your current environment. Now, the energy taking you into the future, Taurus, is this Hermit energy. Going into introspection, seeking the wisdom that you have from within. Now, this is navigating life by understanding your own inner guidance. This is being supported by soul family through this process, Taurus. With the Two of Swords, this is trying to make peace with your different perspective, Taurus. Having a different perspective is one thing, but looking at it, trying to make peace with it, is a different thing entirely. This is possibly looking at whatever communication, whatever thoughts or whatever leanings towards the intellect, looking at that from a different perspective and going on to make peace with it, Taurus. With the Fool, making peace with your new perspective is what you required on your new beginning, Taurus. Something that is attached to your Queen of Intelligence, your Queen of Swords energy. Now, what you should know, with the Eight of Swords, this talks about a period of waiting, Taurus, a period of pause. This may have you feeling restricted in some way, but it is the time that you require in order to do this introspection. It is the time that is required to close out an old cycle. As you are fearing, it is the time that's required for a transformation. Now, in your hidden position, Taurus, with the Eight of Wands, back and forth communication, something over social media. This could be text messages that reach you while you are in the Eight of Swords. Now, your outcome as you see it, in retrospect, the energy of the Knight of Wands allowed you to go where others fear to go. Added to the Queen of Strength energy, someone who's fearless. With the Nine of Wands, this is something that is protected, Taurus, and somehow you manage to go behind the barrier and get the information that you were looking for. That's exactly what it is. With the Page of Intelligence, you were able to find the information you were looking for. Something that's attached to something you are creating, Taurus, using the Queen of Strength energy. Wow. The energy that balances your outcome, Taurus. I just have the chills. The energy that's balancing you is a celebration. Here it is on both sides of the Hermit. So whatever introspection you are going to go through is going to be supported by your soul family. Something you are going to be able to celebrate. Finding what it is you find out, Taurus. Whatever this represents is something you are going to celebrate. Now your soul family could be friends, people you work with. This could be family. With the world, this is closing out a cycle successfully. The one that sits in your fears is the one that you are going to be able to celebrate, Taurus. You don't see this coming. It still sits in your fears. With the 10 of coins, wow, this is your foundations, your material abundance, your financial prosperity. That closing out of the cycle opened one that you are just never going to believe, Taurus. This is going to be you surrounded by family. This could be you buying a home, Taurus. Perhaps. With the King of Swords, this is an energy of using your intellect in order to navigate your world. Now, this is the energy that you're going to be able to tap into, Taurus, during your period of rest and recuperation. This could be you, Taurus, using the power of your intellect in order to determine the course to go to find out what that information is. Or this could be you having access to someone in your energy, Taurus. Now, in your hidden position with the 3 of charisma, this talks about working with others. This talks about pooling skills in order to accomplish a shared goal. Now, Taurus, the card under the deck. Oh, here's your Ace of Coins. Taurus, I hope you've enjoyed this. This is a fresh start in the material world. This is opportunity coming knocking. Until your next tattle, bye for now.